Hey guys, thank you for tuning into Sci-Fi Factory today. I have a deck profile for you. I have Delbert Neese in front of me here today, presenting his Galaxy Eyes Photon deck. So why don't you tell us about that?
Okay, so the reason why I'm wearing 3 Galaxy Eyes, they're really summoning out in the deck, and if I get into an XYZ heavy situation, they can steal the units and remove it from play. You'll see later on why that's important. Right now, these 3 are so easy to summon, it helps you get out my rank 8's easy too. We have 3 Galaxy Wizard. Technically the lifeblood of the deck, because it searches out half the deck, and then turn around and it can become level 8's too.
So those are your searchers.
3 Photon Satellite. May go down to 2, but 3 works really well for getting out any level from 6 to 1 on the XYZ scale. Combination of the other cards can go up to level 9. 2 Galaxy Knight, yet again, easy summon, easy rank 8, and it searches from the graveyard. 2 Photon Thrashers. I was running them at 3, but they clogged my hand too much. 2 Galaxy Trana. There's nothing wrong with going to a Felgrand or something else right away by dropping one of these in the battle phase. 2 Galaxy Mirror Sage. They search out the Galaxy Wizards, and they give me life points when destroyed. 1 Dimension Wanderer. 3,000 damage for using Galaxy Eyes' effect. Can end the duel very quickly.
And what would you say the consistency of this deck is?
Usually pretty good. I win roughly about 70% of the time.
70% of the time? Okay. And what are your weaknesses?
Right now, it's more or less Burning Abyss, which I'm trying to take care of by making a new side deck, but I don't have that prepared yet. Okay,
so side decking against Burning Abyss.
And for sure, we have weaknesses against Shaddolls right now.
Shaddolls? Okay.
Shaddolls, because this deck requires a lot of special summoning.
Okay. Right,
we have the 3 Sanctuaries, which allow me to get the level 8s quicker too.
Okay. Before we go on real quick, how many monsters do you have in your...
18.
18 monsters. Okay, now we're going on to spell cards.
Yeah, the 3 Photon Sanctuaries. Also, even though they're not really good, they give me an extra 6 monsters, and they allow me to tribute for the higher tribute stuff. We have the 2 Galaxy Expeditions that allow me to search the deck for Galaxy Knight and Photon Galaxy Dragon. The 2 Galaxy Zeros, yet again, make great 8s and get the level 8s out of the graveyard quicker. The 2 Machine Dupes are for the satellites only, but it allows me to get out duplicates so I can easily go into Strike Bouncer, so I can easily go into Pleiades, so I can easily go into Dyson Sphere. 2 Trade-ins. With all the level 8s I'm running, Trade-ins really come in handy. 2 Mysticals. 1 Dark Hole will replace the Regeki when I find mine.
So the Dark Hole will become Regeki.
Accelerate. In case that one first turn I don't get any monsters, since I only run 18, this allows me to get out Galaxy Wizard to search.
Sorry guys for the background noise. We are actually in Sci-Fi Factory right now and we're having a tournament going on.
2 Calls, yet again a lot of graveyard support in this deck, a lot of special summoning, so it helps me get out to the higher XYZs quicker. 2 Dark Bribes. I like Dark Bribes better than Wiretap because it works with everything. With Regeki now back, hitting for Regeki versus hitting their Mirror Force, a lot better to me. 2 Breakthrough Skill. Basically my Ancestor Dolls. 1 Torrential. Always Destruction's always good. Neon Galaxy Eyes, just in case I need it.
Before we go on, how many spells and traps do you have?
22.
22 in total. Okay, so total deck is...
40.
40. Okay.
Neon Galaxy Eyes really does well. It's unexpected when I get it out, and it completely destroyed a Bujin deck.
Okay.
62. He's really great in the fact that he can be brought back at double his attack for a good game win if I time it right. 107 negates a lot of effects, really good. Heretic Sun Dragon turns around and I can blow up their monsters, spells, and traps that way. Dice Sphere gives me a quick way in case they do have something stronger than me to do some damage. Felgrand negates, really good with that. Negate his effect to make it where he can be unaffected, or negate my opponent's effect so I can overpower them in a tight situation. Strike Bouncer, really good against effects and deals burn damage. Ladies, if I ever do get something I can't handle, I can always bounce it back to their hand. Or extra deck. Bulgasaurus, great way to become a game ender because of its burn effect. 101, I know it's in every deck, but stealing a special summon monster right now is really effective. Photon Butterfly, yet again a quick way to end the game, really useful. 50 is monster destruction. Star-Lord basically allows me to turn around and search out a Galaxy Eyes from my hand on my deck. Mortify the effect negation with Star Leech. Negate their effect, make the monster's attack 0, yet again for a good game win. An Exciton Knight. With this deck, I rarely have a hand. So this is really useful to me.
Okay.
Because his extra effect of me never having the hand advantage always comes in handy.
Okay. Anything else that what you would what tips you would give to them for a side deck for something like this?
Right now, that's the hard part. You always want to start thinking about cards like Debunk with this current format because you have Veilers all over the place, Maxis all over the place, you have Gores running rampant too, and Debunk helps with hand trap effects. And it's not too much of a problem now, but back when we had Dragon Rulers, it turned around with Dragon Rulers and negate their bring back abilities. I always take a look at the side deck of Light and Darkness Dragons since I run a lot of easy level 8s. So I have so many ways to get out Light and Darkness Dragon. It can turn around and negate a lot of the field just with its drawback of losing attack. You only have it for so long. One of my friends gave me a card today called Face Off that turns around and negates a lot of stuff that happens in the damage deck, which is real good too. The most of the stuff you have to worry about this deck is stuff that can come back and hit you in the damage deck. You always want Honest in a side deck with a deck like this too, because it's all light beatdown. I'm even working on making Max C's for the side deck.
Okay, is there anything in this deck that you would do differently if you had the financials, or you would do differently just to try out? Or are you pretty happy with your build?
I'm pretty happy with my build. I mean, give or take. I'm always looking for new stuff to help increase it, but I never have the room. Like, there's a whole lot of other stuff I can do. If we have like a deck limit of 50 or 60, there's a whole lot more draw cards, and like one of my favorite things with this deck, I wish Photon Lizard had the same effect as Galaxy Wizard. Photon Lizard, for those of you that don't know, allow you to search out a Photon monster that is level 4 or under, which for this deck is kind of iffy, but if it had Galaxy Wizard's effect that turned around and said it could search out any Photon card, it'd be a lot more useful.
Okay, thank you guys for tuning into Sci-Fi Factor. Like I said, I have Delbert Neese here. He's actually a really good player in our community. So give a like, thumbs up, subscribe, and leave in the comments the things that you might think that he might need to do differently, or what you guys would do to your deck. And I'll see you guys next time.